Hello everyone, Draven Edwards Productions here, and today we are going to be doing another review. It's going to be a very special item. So today it's going to be on the Thomas & Friends Trackmaster Glynn the Coffee Pot Engine. So if those of you who know this character of Glynn, he is a character who appeared in The Adventure Begins. And he had survived on the railway for a long time because the coffee pot engines used to work on the branch lines, but for now, they don't even work now because probably one of them are taking out of service. And I enjoy the story that enterprising engines made. You know, the YouTuber who really do some certain things and all of that. So yeah. And then in the season 20 episode of the Christmas coffee pot, Marion found something under the trees. And Glynn was been discovered. And he was restored. And then he works at Olstead Castle with Stephen and Millie. So yeah, no secret that I like this character of Glynn, even though Keith Wickham does a pretty good job with his voice. It's pretty good on him. So let's take a look, shall we? So the front on Glynn is pretty good. The accurate face, the buffers, and on the side, it has a lot of details. And I love it. And for the top, looks pretty good. And for the back, it does have some details on it, but they're not painted, sadly. I guess I might have to get supplies in 2021 once I get some supplies, like paint, Sharpies, or Sharpie paint pens, and some other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And for the other side, it looks pretty good. So some Thomas fans might like this version of Glynn or won't like it at all, but I think this Glynn looks pretty good. I have been wanting a Duke for probably like about 5 years since the movie of The Adventure Begins came out. And I enjoy the movie special because it's a pretty good special because it is based from one of those season 1 episodes and even the Railway series. So that's quite pretty good. And yes, I did put some batteries in him. So, yeah. So, I'll admit this because these batteries had been taken from Trackmaster Mike. And I know you're going to be asking, why in the world do you have to swap? Why did you really have to? Why do you have to swap batteries? Well, sometimes I do get batteries from my mom, or some other times I have to use some batteries that they're laying on the floor. Yeah. So the Trackmaster Glynn looks pretty good as he really is. And I did see some customs of Glynn, like the Wooden Railway custom Glynn and some other Glynn custom. And one of them are very nice and very great. So yeah, that's Glynn. Now let's moving on to the rolling stock. So the cars are slate cars, and they're pretty good. Even though they're just different colors of it. So there's a slate car like this. And then we got the cargo car with the red lines in it. This is the same thing as the Snowy Gordon's cargo. Just when in comparison. Yes, this is in comparison because they're the same thing. This one has been a little bit of playing lately or something, a little bit of scratches here and there. And for this one, it's good on it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the blue one. And for this car, it's yellow or brown or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's just simple. It's just a narrow gauge slate car. So yeah, that's another one of these slate cars. And there he goes running. Yeah, you kind of see why I'm still working on Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And that is the review on the Thomas & Friends Trackmaster Glynn. So, what are my thoughts on this Trackmaster Glynn model? It's pretty good because of the details itself. It's pretty good in how it really is. And now I did see some modificationers like Trackmaster Productions 2016 did something to him, just gave him and just cut the half of it and do a little bit of details on it. So that's pretty good. So I am not going to be doing the same thing because the only things I'm going to be doing is giving Glynn the number 1 and give him some other details. Not to mention about the rivets. Not to mention about the rivets that they added into this model. That is a pretty good touch. Or a very nice touch. So yeah, that's Trackmaster Glynn. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment and tell me your thoughts on this model. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you in 2021. Happy New Year. I hope you have yourself a happy New Year.